Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Codes Nest. Today is very interesting topic. We are to start our journey on programming language using Scratch platform. So, what is Scratch platform? Scratch platform is basically Scratch is a programming language that makes it easy for us to create interactive stories, games, animations, and further we can share all our creations with each other and also on the web. So now Scratch is developed by whom? It is developed by MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's world leader, MIT Media Lab. Okay, so you can see here also. So what you are able to see, that is written scratch.mit.edu. Okay, so this is now it's a good start. Let's start further. Okay, to start with, first we will press create here. There is a button create. We'll press that. Default screen will appear. We'll close this. See, in default screen there are so many colorful options. It's very you know very addictive. So what we will do is we'll press sign in button. Sign in, whatever login we have created it. So we will log in with that. If you have not created any login, you can create that login using either parent child account under parent supervision, or if you are more than 13 years age, you can create your own account, or there is one more option that teacher can create student account for you. So I have my own account as a teacher, so I will just enter my password and sign in. Okay, so now what we will do, we will start moving. Start moving means we will use code to move it, this sprite. This is our character. Now to start, first start with, this is our blocks area, blocks palette. Okay, and this is a code palette. We will write our code here by dragging from blocks palette. And this one is stage, where we are able to see lovely cat sprite. This is our character. It plays on stage. And this green and red button is there. Green button is to run our code. Okay, and this where we are able to see small cat sprite block. This is a list of sprites. We can add multiple sprites here using choose a sprite button. Okay, and this we can choose backdrop, the background of this scene of stage. Okay, let's start. We'll drag, start moving. We will, in first step we will drag move 10 steps. Just see, when we click on the move 10 steps, our cat sprite moves 10 steps. We'll again try. See, moves 10 steps. Okay, we have done move 10 steps code. Okay, now second is what we'll do, we will add a sound here. To add a sound, see here we are having different blocks: motion, looks, sound. In sound we are having standard sound available. So events block, control block, sensing block, operators block, variable block, my blocks. Now to add a special sound, we'll add one add extension here and choose music. So in music, I will select play drum number 1 snare drum for 0.25 beats. Okay, so I have done it. So now what we'll do, I will click it. See, okay, so it plays it. Now what we will do, as we have done it, so we can change this other also. There are other options also. If I have not, I want some another bass drum. Just see, by just clicking on any block, we can run the whole code because they are both are joined. So I can choose other also. Okay, I can choose different sounds. Okay, so now this is done. So next step, we'll start a dance here. How we will dance? Start a dance. So what we'll do, we'll just go to once again to motion block and move 10 steps. Earlier it was moving positive 10 steps. We will be negative direction, minus 10 steps. Okay, so after that, when it moves minus 10 steps, we will again use from music category, we'll choose different drum this time. So we'll choose drum number 5, open hi-hat drum. And after this place, we will go to looks and pick next costume. Okay. Just see what happens. And we click it, right? And it changes its look, right? So now what we want to do is we want to start a party again and again. For that purpose, we will next, instead of next backdrop, we have to choose next costume. That's why I think there was forget. Now there is a dance. So now want to start dance again and again. We'll go to control panel, and here we will repeat block, drag repeat block here, and see now it will dance in a wonderful way. Just see. Enjoying the dance. So now what we will do next we will do is that we want the cat, the sprite, to say something. Okay, so say how it will say. Just we'll go to looks block and say what it will say. It will say I did it. We'll change the words. We can change word, right? I did it. Okay. So let's see now. Again, run the code. Tap the dance. Complete. I did it. Okay. Okay. Now, next thing what we will do is after this we will add a green flag. Now every time we have to press on code. Okay. So for that we have a wonderful events block. When the green flag is clicked, we will join it to the script. So we have a green flag here. Okay. Now everything will function from here. Just see. Dancing. That's what I did it. Okay. So now we will add one different thing, that when key is pressed, it changes the color. Now we want to change the color also. For changing the colors, we go to looks and change color effect by 25. Say we change it by 50. Just see, to test it, we will press it once. See, it has changed to green. It's changed to blue. Okay. So now we want that when we press any key. So okay. So when any key is pressed, then it should change the color. For that we will go to events, and then when space key is pressed, we'll join it here. So this is a different set of code. So just see, when we press a key, I am pressing space key and these colors are changing, different colors every time. Okay, I can reduce this effect by 25. Okay, and again I will, more colors are there, right? Okay, so sprite can change the color also by doing this. Okay, so now key press is also there. Now we will learn one more wonderful thing. What is that? That we will learn how to add backdrops. So there is a backdrop of menu. We can add a backdrop by many options, like either we can choose it or we can draw it in the costumes, or there's surprise there, and we can upload from our computer itself. So let's explore. There are so many backdrops available, right? So we can choose anyone we want. Okay, so there, just to show you, there are so many backdrops and there are so many categories. They're all, if I want to selectively for fantasy, music. Okay, so we were in dance party. Let's choose this backdrop. Okay, so let's see, it is done for dance. Let's play our code once again. Press the space changing the color and dancing also. Hope you are enjoying the code. After this, what we will do, we can have option to add sprite. So again, for adding sprite, we can choose this sprite, we can paint our own sprite, and we surprise and we can upload from our gallery. So to even we can draw our sprite. How will draw sprite? Just paint a sprite, it goes to costume, and using rectangles and circles we can create our own sprite. Change the color and rectangle. So we use the same color here. So we have to select first of all, and color is this, and we choose the same color here. Okay, so we'll delete it. What we'll do, we'll control C and control V. We have two blocks here, and quickly we will add use rectangle, and here use control C, control V. Okay, we will add one more rectangle, choose different color this time, say yellow. Okay, so and we will then further we will have a rectangle, choose different color this time, this is for same. Okay, so next time we will draw and choose the color different. Okay, so and draw a circle, and we'll draw eyes. Eyes first we'll click it, and then now we'll select circle with a black, control C, control V. So we have drawn the eyes, and now we'll draw hands also. So we'll draw hands with a yellow color. Color will be yellow. Okay, so control C, control V, and control C, control V. So we control C, control V. And see, our sprite is almost ready, and we'll put a hat also on this of red color. Okay, and we'll just draw mouth also. Mouth it appears like little sad, so we'll make it happy by selecting this area, and now we'll use the reshaping tool and drag it from the center. Now sprite is smiling. Now this sprite is, see, bigger than our cat. We will reduce its size from here by using 40. Okay, now sprite is here. Okay, so this is how to add sprite, draw sprite. We can choose this sprite also from existing available. So these are different sprites available, right? So that is also option, and we can upload sprite also from our computer by using this upload button. Okay, so now we are done with this. We'll go to code, and once we'll try to run once again that this how it runs. Let's see, give it, go to full screen and run it. I'm pressing my space key by. Okay, so hope you enjoyed it. Before before concluding my lecture, I just want to explore what are the options. See, there is sound costumes option, sound option, sound there is one sound pop is selected, and there are other options, other sounds available. See, there are so many sounds. Okay, bird, birthday, bird, right? So there are numerous sounds available. Okay, emotional, right? Guitar. So this is just I am exploring. So many options are there. This is in sound. It is in costume. This is in code. Then there are so many variables. Extension we have seen. There are so many extensions. Text to speech extension is there. Video sensing option is there. Pen extension is there. Okay. So these are wonderful tool, programming tool to start with. So I will conclude here. Whenever we complete any project, we can name it. So just like we will name intro to scratch. Okay, and after adding any name, we have to share it. Only when we share it, then we other all the persons on web can see it. Here we can write any instruction that press green flag, right? There we can notes also, we can write that this is to help students learn scratch. Okay, so these instructions again we can run from here also. Anyway, thank you very much. And we can, one more option is there, we can add to studio also. Okay, so if we have our teachers or our group has created any studio, by just pressing here, and here we can add comments to our projects and others projects also. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.